My feet are about like distance apart. I'm just going to clasp my elbows and head. We're starting with the warm-up. Just let it feel good as you rock from side to side, very gently on the body. So after forward fold, I'm going to clasp the back of my neck and pull straight down. Let's just do a couple arm variations here. I'm showing you how you can really stretch out and practice, pun intended, to lengthen one of the sequences. We could do this in 3 minutes or we could do it in 10 minutes, depending on the number of breaths and then variations. And then let's reach back and grab for our ankles. So really pull your upper body down towards the mat and ground your heels as much as possible. Just energetically pull the heels down as you lift your sit bones up. Okay? And then our last variation is to clasp our hands behind our back, close to our sacrum, and then pull the arms overhead down towards the mat. Beautiful. Twist from side to side gently here. Just look over the left shoulder and look over the right shoulder. Do that a few more times. Twisting side to side, left to right. Really good. And then pause in the center, drop in, have your deepest expression. And then you're just going to bring your hands back to the sacrum and down to the ground. Really good. So warming up nice and slow, drop into your forearms. Slowly let your feet come up just about 6 inches to 1 foot off the ground. No higher than the hips, okay? So this is called folded leaf. Okay, repeat in your head or just whisper it out loud, the names as we go along, so then you get a sense. Folded leaf. Okay? So we're floating. We just have our hands on the ground, just so we can kind of stabilize, but really we could do the same movement where we clasp our hands behind our back at our sacrum and hold them up overhead. So our toes and our fingertips are stretching away from one another. Try some gentle twists from side to side here. See what that's like. Very good. Awesome. All right, slowly release the hands back down to the ground. So from folded leaf, let's actually practice. I'm going to go a little bit out of order just for fun. Let's just practice some of our chaturanga. So I'm pulling forward into a plank position. Straight legs, no higher than the hips. So Lori, they can be a little bit, yeah, right there. Yours can be a little higher. Yeah, perfect. Good job, guys. Now, when we pull ourselves forward and then pause, you can feel that kind of tension that happens, right? We have to really pulling with our fingertips. So come up on your fingertips a little bit more, Nikki. Pull with your fingertips. Yeah, you can feel it. It's really quite challenging to hold ourselves there. But if we push back and then just rock forward and back, it's really easy, right? So we can decide how much effort or lack of effort we want to have in some of the postures. Okay? Now from here, we're going to pull left knee towards left elbow and pause. So pull forward. So Nikki, straight arms, hold the fingertips. And then press back. And then right elbow, right knee. Pull forward, yes. Good. And then again, left elbow, left knee, pull. And then second side. Just keep the arms straight the whole time so you're in a plank. Yeah. All right, now gently just rock back and forth instead of holding it. So when we hold it like that, I just call it like sticking it. Like they do like in gymnastics, sticking their landing. But when we rock back and forth, it's so nice and easy. It feels really good. And then let's try both knees and come into like a crow pose. Right. Just popping up, coming back out. Maybe try to hold it. You have a lot of core strength, straight arms equal the whole time. Yeah, straight arms, good. Awesome. So that's our frog swim. One of them. Frog leaps, excuse me. Not to confuse you. Okay, good. Coming back into our plank pose, let's land into a down dog. So we've done our down dog a few times here. V shape with the body, hands nice and strong, pressing back. Okay, so lift your hips, drop your heels, spread your fingers, and then just shake out your neck. Push your heart down towards the ground and out. If you want, you can have a tiny little rocking from side to side. These micro movements will start to loosen up the stickiness or the tension in the hip flexors. So let that feel good. And inhale, left leg up. We're going to do a one-legged down dog. From here, we're going to go right into our cat's meow. So arch and open, look up. Pull onto your fingertips. Yep. And then exhale, squeeze. Round in. Inhale, lengthen. Arch. Exhale, squeeze. Curl in. Inhale. Up. Exhale, pull in. We've done these a few times now, so it should be nice and easy. Inhale up. Exhale, let's just land it. We're going to do both sides and then come back to our standing splits. So inhale, right leg up, one-legged down dog. So for some people this is enough, they're just going to stay there. If you want to continue on, inhale, arch and open, and then exhale, squeeze, round in. Inhaling up. Exhale. Inhale, arch. Pull up onto your fingertips. Pull up onto your, yes. So, Nikki, inhale and arch, pull forward. Leg up, pull forward, leg up. Exhale, squeeze. It's just backwards. Inhale, arch and open. Yep, onto the fingertips. Leg up. Yeah. Exhale, squeeze. That's it. Okay, so inhale, just keep that leg up. Let's start with the right. So we're going to put the foot outside in. Okay, just get the leg loop out of the way. Good. So this is a half upside down dog, right? One leg down the hips. If we press the leg straight, keeping the leg wrapped, we can walk our foot forward and come into standing splits. So make sure that the top leg, the knee is happy. You can always keep the knee slightly bent. You can straighten all the way, that's great. Obviously that makes it more intense. Keep your arms straight and press your chest towards your thigh. And then drop, just like gravity can work, right? Just drop. Try bending the elbows down and just let all your weight hang down towards the ground. If you can find your balance here, bring your arms up to the sides and then clasp behind your back again. It takes a little bit of balance. Let's see if you can do it. This, of course, would be the more advanced, deepest expression that everybody's going to clasp their hands behind their back. Keep your foot on the ground, April, so you're in the standing splits, and then clasp your hands. We'll do a different one where we're floating. Great. Come back down. Okay, great. So I'm going to add a little something here so we can practice our new Black Swan sequence. So we're going to bring our left hand to the center. So we always twist towards the standing, towards the raised leg. So inhale, right arm up, twist. So this might be as far as someone goes. And if you can reach for the outer swing, so the left side of the swing, not that side, the other side, left side. Nikki, you're doing exactly what I'm saying, but all the way back. Not that side of the swing. See the one that's behind you. There's 6 sides to the swing now. We're figuring this out. And so reach up as high as you can, and then let your toes turn out to the left and spin open to Ardha Chandrasana. Reach up a little higher so you're on your fingertips. Yeah, beautiful. And then turn your torso open. So side plank. Nice. So this is a really awesome stretch that we can get into from standing splits. We're just going to bring it back to center. Bring both hands down. Slowly release the top leg, right? Foot finds the ground. Take a pause and down dog. Doesn't that feel great? So good. All right. So now what we're going to do is do the second side. Left leg lifts and hooks. So some people, this is enough. They're going to stay here. If we can go deeper, we're going to straighten the top leg. Walk your standing foot in. Press your arms straight, heart towards the thigh. And then jump. Just feel what happens when you jump. That little bit of just engage but relax starts to lengthen. So standing splits can be challenging when they're on the ground. So this gives us a lot more diversity to go deeper into the pose. Now bend your elbows and let your head hang down towards the mat. All of your weight hanging. Find your center because you have to ground your standing foot a lot. To clasp your hands and bring them overhead. Nice. That's great. Good. So only go as deep as it feels good for today. You know this is the most advanced version of the hands clasped behind the head. So then we come back and land. Center the right hand. Twist over to the left. So just stay here with the arms straight up and down, or reach for the outer swing. Not the one that's attached to your leg, the other one. All the way to the right. Yeah. As high as you can. All you need to do is start to turn your toes out to the side, and you'll spin into Ardha Chandrasana. Toes turn out to the right. Yep, reach up a little bit higher. So on the standing foot, turn your toes out to the right. Nikki. Yeah, and then spin out to the side. Good, watch your head. Perfect. Okay, reach up as high as you can so you can come onto your fingertips on the right hand. Side plane, so your belly is open towards the center of the room. There you go. So you can spin a little bit more. Just go past the wall. There you go. Perfect. You fit perfectly. Awesome. So there's a lot of different variations we can do from here, but why don't we just stretch our neck? So tilt your head down towards the ground, opening up the scalene to the side. You'll get this amazing stretch. Right? So this is how we can turn an advanced pose into a restorative. It's just dropping and stretching. So now we're going to spin back towards center. Awesome. Just bend the knee a lot. Keep the foot hooked. Pause here. Let's go from our down dog to our upside down dog. So we lift our right foot, hook it outside in. Keep the knees bent a lot, and then drop the chest towards the ground. So upside down dog is arms extended, engaged, chest relaxed. So if your arms are collapsing, I call it a cobra. When we're really engaged, I call it upside down dog. And when we pull ourselves forward, I like to call this up dog, right? So up dog looks a whole lot like handstand scorpion. Did I say the cobra? Yeah, so cobra's just like this. So this engaged down dog arms is totally different than this, which a lot of people want to do this, which is completely relaxed. So elbows find the ground, and it's kind of like a no big deal upside down dog. And then up dog will be like this, a little bit bigger. Right? We could also do cobra like this, where we weren't just relaxed, but we were pulling forward. So it just depends on how dynamic or engaged we want to be. Really good. Okay, so from here, we're in upside down dog. We are going to practice doing our tucks. So hands are going to stay where they are, okay? Shoulder distance apart. So to come into a full handstand, what we do is we keep our feet hooked, tuck your belly in, bring your hips over your head, and hold it. Fully extend, arch, open, hook up. Good, keep the feet where they are, nice and low. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, extend. Okay, so we can do all of our chaturangas with our upside down dog legs, with our feet hooked. So, instead of just coming into a regular plank, we're going to just bend our elbows. I'm going to walk my hands in so they're a little harder.